31's the mic.
Now Cousins. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Calvin Ridley, 89 yards. And the Vikings offense continues to pour it on.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know they're playing people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 60 Pittsburgh.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Ready?
They'll let Perkins carry to start the drive. And he stopped immediately there. And there on the tackle, Shaq Lawson. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. To rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first three quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
The Giants on third down. Just one conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 10. Jones operating from the gun. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll be 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. Jones. And Tate's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Paul Perkins. His first touchdown on the year. And the Giants gain a bit of respectability.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon. Fielded about a yard deep.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 right at the 30.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Listen to me.
Check 93's the mic.
Working out of the gun. Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
After the sack on 1st down, Cousins going for the deep ball. And this will be caught at the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there for Minnesota. 55 yards.
First down.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. To throw, Cousins. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
I smell fear in that offense. What? I smell fear in that offense.
31's the mic.
Now Cousins. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Lorenzo Carter able to record his 5th sack of the season. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long.
31's the mic. I'm coming after you.
Gun.
31's
Hey, wahoo.
31's the mic.
I'm trying to collect.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. And that is incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. A big seam, and he might go all the way. 20, 10. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. We talk about it a lot. One of the dangers of the long field goal, you got to kind of hit it low and drive it. That makes it susceptible to a block here. Not only do they block it, they return it.
And how about how well they did on the return where they didn't create a penalty? Oftentimes in that type of a scrambling situation, someone will clip, someone will block below the waist, right? You name it. In this case, though, that didn't happen. They formed it up, and he took it all the way back for a touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. It's caught inside the 25. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Bailey now for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go now. 8, read.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball.
Sit.
Jones now on 1st and 10. Now they go screen. It's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Let's make these now.
Looking to throw. Jones. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Riley Dixon now. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This is brought in at the 21. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And the lead will swell by one more.
Vikings 68, Giants 20.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Got it. 55, Mike, 55. Hey, eat. On the ball. 5.
Here's Perkins on first down. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a second and 5.
Hurry.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there? Yeah, maybe that extra that extra emphasis on it got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
They go with Perkins again. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The Giants on third down, not getting the job done at all. A very poor 1 for 10. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
It's 4th down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hey, orbit.
55, Mike, 55. Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day, all day. Check, 55 to Mike. Check, 55 to Mike.
So don't say nothing.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Minnesota, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.